Hey there, everybody. Mark Bates here. I wanted to give you a quick overview of the mail package that's in the Go Buffalo X packages and the brand new generator plugin that just dropped, actually. Pretty excited about that. You can install the plugin doing go install github.com/gobuffalo/x/mail/buffalo-mail. And this will give us a nice generator to generate new emails within a Buffalo application. So here I have Coke, my trusty Coke application. Pretty basic. If we go to it, we've got ability to create users. They have names, they have emails, and I want to be able to add like a welcome email to this application. So every time a new user gets created, an email goes out for them. So I'm going to run Buffalo G mailer -- help because I've installed the plugin, and actually I'm just going to do Buffalo generate help here. I've installed the plugin using that command, and you can see it shows up here in my list of available commands. Buffalo G mailer generates a new mailer for Buffalo. So I can say Buffalo mailer welcome email is the email that I want to create. And what that's going to do, the first time I run it, it's going to do a couple things. First thing it's going to do is going to create this mailers folder. And in the mailers folder, it's going to create mailers.go, which is kind of just setting up an SMTP delivery system for your mailer. You can implement your own senders. It's just an interface. There is an SMTP one built into the mail package that you can kind of use as a starting point here. And you notice we're also going to look for a bunch of environment variables to set up that SMTP server. We're also going to set up a new rendering engine. Now this is the same type of rendering engine that we're using in the rest of Buffalo. Uses Plush under the covers, so you get full kind of access to all of that stuff. Same Plush helpers, same Plush syntax, everything in your mailer templates that you do in the rest of your application, which is pretty nice. So out of the box, we set up a new layout just for your mailers, or at least for your HTML mailers anyway. We also set up a new folder in your templates directory called mail, and that's where all of your mail templates are going to live. So you see we got templates, we've got mail, we got layout.html, that's our HTML layout for our mailers. And we also have welcome email.html, which is the welcome email we just created. Now these files will only get created the first time you run the mailer. The next time you run the mailer generator, it's just going to generate the email that you wanted. It won't generate these kind of initialization files. So you can also feel free to change this mailers.go. It won't be generated again unless you delete the file, then it'll regenerate it. Okay, so we've got that. Let's look at the welcome email.go file that was created. And here it is. Pretty basic. It's asking us to fill out our information, that's important to this particular application. So one thing we definitely want in here is we probably want the models.user. Oops. Here we go, because we're going to want to send to it. And let's make sure, yep. And so here we can say from, we'll say info@gobuffalo.io. And 2 will be the email address of the person we want to welcome. Here you can see we're adding an HTML body right out of the gate here. So welcome_email.html. We can do that. We can also we can render. We can call this n number of times and add as many bodies as we want. We can also do add multiple bodies simultaneously. So let's actually do that. So let's add another template here. We'll call it welcome email.text, like that. And we'll remove this line here. And instead we'll say m.addBodies. And that's going to take some data. And then our HTML, which is, what do we say? It was welcome_email.html. And we'll also do r.template, which is text plain. And that is welcome underscore email dot txt. So let's add some data here, render.data, and we'll say user is you. Okay, so now we're gonna have two different bodies. We have an HTML body and a template body. Now these take the same rendering systems that we have, like I said, everywhere else. So, which is pretty nice. So you can start using those. You can use those HTML, template, plain, all that sort of stuff here. So good. So now that we have that, let's actually edit our two templates here. Let's change this to, instead of say welcome email, we'll say welcome user.name, you know, and it's great to have you. There we go. We'll put that inside of a strong tag, and then we'll say welcome text. We'll say welcome, oops, if I can type, user.name, and then again, it's great to have you. Here we go. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is add an attachment to this email here. So let's do OS open. Now I have, what is it, images, logo, PNG, I believe, or is it Buffalo PNG? Let's see here. It's Buffalo PNG, okay. There we go, and of course, handle our errors. And now we can say error equals m.addAttachment. We'll give it a name, Buffalo PNG, a type, just an image PNG, and then a reader. And then, of course, handle our errors. Okay, so to recap, we've set a subject, we've set the from, we've set the to, which is the email the user we're creating. We've added two different bodies, an HTML body and a plain text body. We've added an attachment, which is the Buffalo logo. And we are ready to go here. So now all we have to do is go to our users resource here, and let's send the email when we create the user. So we'll say error equals mailers send welcome email, and it takes the user. And of course, we handle the errors gracefully here. So just start Buffalo app here. Fantastic. Let's create a new user. His name will be Mark Bates, and his email will be mark@example.com. So fingers crossed when we save this, nothing errored out, which is always good. So let's look at what Mailcatcher has. Here we go. You can see it's from info@gobuffalo.io to mark@example.com. Welcome email. Here's our HTML with our layout around it. Here's our plain text. You can see the source to go with this. And of course, we've got an attachment here. It's our Buffalo logo. Woohoo! So there we go. We have very quickly, go back to our application here. We've run a generator, which has kind of set up all the initial setup for our mailers. We have updated our send welcome email to take a user. We've added all the correct, subject and from and email to and stuff like that we wanted. We've added two different types of bodies. We've added an HTML and a plain text body. We've added an attachment, and we've sent the email. What more do we want? Ship it, right? That's it. That's a quick overview of the mail package, the github.com/gobuffalo/x/mail package, as well as the Buffalo Mail plugin for generating these emailers, as well as just using it. That's it. Pretty excited about this. It makes it so easy to send emails from your Buffalo application now. That is it for now. I hope this helps. This video was brought to you by Gopher Guides. If you're an organization, conference, or user group that is looking for Go training, please visit gopherguides.com. All training is custom designed to match your educational needs.